Hey, welcome to CFMOTO Side Rider. Today we're doing something a little different. We're going to swap out our stock air filter for a new UNI air filter. So after much advice from Steve over at Redneck Garage, plus my dealer, they said if you're going to change out your air filter, you want to switch it out with the UNI air filter and also the pre-filter that goes with it, the Outerwears Pre-Filter. Now these air filters are a little pricey. In Canada, I paid $71 for this air filter, and I believe this was around $32. Now that's with shipping and everything, so $110 with shipping. But you know what? You can clean these filters. You can rinse them out, clean them, re-oil them, put them back on a few times, and they're really going to help keep the dirt out of your engine. Those stock air filters are no good. They're paper. Highly recommend you use these air filters. I'm going to put links down below in the description where you can go get those on Amazon, both in the US and Canada. So don't mind my messy garage. We're always doing something in here and there's never time to clean up. So we're going to take the clamp off. Probably going to use the stock clamp, because it's supposed to be better than this clamp. And we're going to take this foam off of the air filter. Be careful with it. So there we go. We got our outer foam filter and we got the inner foam filter. And I don't know if you can see in there, but there's like a steel coil in there. It holds everything. Very strong, very well built by UNI. And I'll show you the Outerwears Pre-Filter. It's just like a sleeve. It fits on over top of that when you're all done. Just gives it that extra layer of protection. So the oil I'm going to be using is Fab 1. It's a spray-on oil. So I'm going to shake it up. And we're going to spray this filter all over the outside, and the inside we're going to give it a good layer. And then we're going to do the outside of this filter as well. So if you buy this in a kit, it'll come with a cleaner, an oil cleaner, and you can spray around. Well, you spray your rag first and then you clean all the rubber boot around here first, but I didn't get that. My mistake. So I covered this up with some painter's tape to kind of protect it, and then I'll clean it the best I can afterwards. So we're just going to, we got this stirred up pretty good now, so we're just going to spray this just like you're spray painting something. I'm going to give it a good coat. This is what's going to help keep the dirt going through your filter as well. So just keep coating this. We got old Dale Sr. here over watching us all the time while we're working. I'll tell you, that was a sad day when we lost Dale Earnhardt. I remember I was sitting watching the race at Daytona it was over. I got in my truck and I went somewhere. And then my mother-in-law called us. And she says, "Did you know Dale Earnhardt died in that crash?" And I'm like, you're kidding me. It's probably just a scammy report. Can't be true. Because that crash of his didn't look that bad. But I guess it was. And you know, NASCAR's never been the same since. I didn't watch it for 20 years. And then I started watching it again last year. And it's not the same, but I'm enjoying it. I'm starting to get to know all the new drivers, who they are. Now they got this new car, so I don't know. We'll see how it goes. It's just not the same, though. All the old guys I liked watching, they're all retired now. Okay, I think that's enough for the outside. So now we got to spray on the inside as best we can. I think that's pretty good. So I'm going to place it here on the bench. Now we're going to do the outer sleeve. All right, so now you're going to take your filter and you're going to squeeze it. But you're not going to twist it because it'll just rip apart probably. Just squeeze it all in. Now we're going to put our sleeve back on this part, on the cone, whatever you want to call it, the first filter, foam filter. Got it on there nice. Good and wet. Okay, now we're going to slip on this pre-filter somehow. I'm really interested to see what that air filter looks like in mine, because it's 3 months old. I didn't get into any dust because it was fall when I got my side-by-side. was already late October. And I've been driving it in the winter. And I had to wait for the air filter and the pre-filter for quite a while, especially the pre-filter. That took a while to show up. I'm going to wipe this off a little bit because it's got oil on it. My tape came off, so that, you know, that probably didn't work too good. I'm going to clean this up the best I can. Like I said, I don't have the cleaner. And I know we don't want this rubber too oily because we want the grip on good, even though it's going to have a clamp. Okay, so this is where our air box is. The air filter's in here, under here. So we got to take this off. I believe it's 3 bolts or 2 bolts or 10 millimeter. So I'm going to go get my socket, my ratchet. We're going to take them off. Yeah, the other side just pulls out. It's one of these things into a rubber grommet. Okay, now we got to undo these. I don't know, there's like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 of these tabs here. They can be a little tricky to get back on. There we go, they're all off. Just pull the cover off, and there's our filter. Okay, now we got the cover off, and we're going to need a Phillips screwdriver to undo this clamp. You don't have to back it all the way off, just loosen it off. You can take your filter off. Just give it a twist it around, it'll come out. You're going to need this, I think. So we're going to take a look at this air filter and have a look. See, it's just paper. We're going to take a look at it. Okay, so this is the stock filter that comes with your CFMOTO. Side by side anyway. So we're going to undo this clamp. So there you go. You need this, and apparently you have to remove the lip on here. So we're just going to grind that off. So this lip here, I get my fingers all oily. So this will go into here. So I'm just going to take a quick look inside this filter. It doesn't look too bad, but like I said, I didn't run it in dirt and dust and all that. Doesn't look too bad, but you know what? It's a paper filter. We're going to swap it out with this nice foam uni filter. It should work really good. And that's what they say, and that's what we hope. And I'm going to grind the lip off of here. I'm just going to use my grinder, my bench grinder over there, and see if that works. If not, I'll use an angle grinder. And just take that off. Don't make a hole in your pipe here. Just skim that off of the edge. Okay, so I grounded that lip off, not too bad. I didn't take it all the way down perfectly, but I think it's going to be fine. I cleaned it all up. We're going to put it on here now. So what we're going to do is we're going to run it in there, and you probably can't see, but inside here there's a lip in here as well. It's more narrow than it is at this first part. So this will just go in and slide in there perfectly and hit up against there. There you go. See, now this part we just put in there fits nice right around that lip here. We'll put our clamp on. Well, we're ready to put it back into the side-by-side. So let's go do that. Okay, I forgot to mention, I tightened up this clamp, but I didn't kill it, right? I just tightened it up where I thought it was good, because what you'll do is you go too tight, you're just going to end up crushing this anyway. So there's no point in that. So just snug it up good enough that you think it's good, that it won't come off. It's got a bit of an angle on this boot here. We want it pointing down. Alright, so now the air filter's in. We'll tighten up this clamp as well. Alright, now your air filter's in place. Your clamps are both snugged up good. We got a really good air filter system in here now. Well, that's it, guys. That's how you replace your air filter with that uni filter, step by step. I'll put all the parts down below in the description below this video. Part numbers and everything that you will need to get your uni filter and put it into your ZFORCE 800.